We have Ron Gunn, who's the Director of Fitness and Wellness here at Southwest Michigan College. And Ron has devised a program unique in the world of college credit, and that is extreme sports. Ron, tell us a little bit about the whitewater rafting, the sea kayaking, and some of the other things that you get people to do is for college credit.
Well, we decided to jazz up our physical education program, Jenny, and we still have the weight training and the aerobic dance and the tennis and golf, but I wanted to do something that might provide a little more challenge for today's students. And I took my family on a trip to West Virginia, and we wanted to do something different. So I heard about whitewater rafting, and we went down to West Virginia and had an awesome experience. And I thought, you know, this would be a great activity to have as a lab experience in our life fitness class. And in our life fitness class, we train people to develop a wellness lifestyle, because they're here at the college to earn their living with their brain and not their brawn. But it's very important for them to be physically fit. And our president believes in that. He's an ex-Green Beret, and he has physical education and life fitness is a requirement for graduation. So we're very proud of that. But some of the students want more of a challenge. So I developed an extreme sports program where they actually come to class for 6 two-hour lectures, and then we have one heck of a field trip for the lab part of the class. And the first one we ever did, it turned out to be dynamite, was the whitewater rafting. And we went to West Virginia, the New River, and the Gauley River, which is world class, and the students just ate it up. They thought that was the greatest thing since peanut butter.
Now, we're talking level 4 rapids, level 5 rapids, what kind?
We're talking level 5. In fact, the first time I went, we started out with a couple 1s and 2s. With the first 3 we got to, the raft in front of us tipped all 8 people out. And then we went in for lunch, and we thought, my God, nobody could eat, because we wanted to see what the 4s and 5s were like. And very exciting, and the students loved it. And so that was very successful, and we felt it even helped recruiting for the college. And so the next activity I tried was the rock climbing rappelling, and that turned out to be excellent. We also went back to the New River Gorge in West Virginia, which is the Grand Canyon of the East, and now we're also going to Devil's Lake in Wisconsin. And the students really like that, both the climbing and the rappelling. And so that was another big hit. And then I got into sea kayaking. You know, that was about our 4th extreme sport. Oh, that really isn't extreme, you know, but it's extreme in terms of excitement and adventure and beauty. And I found a place. It's I think one of Michigan's hidden secrets. It's called the Pictured Rocks National Seashore, up near Munising, Michigan, in the Upper Peninsula. It's just fabulous. If you woke up in a kayak off of the coast in a summer day, you would think you're in the Mediterranean, with high multicolored cliffs and sea inlets and caves and just, you know, very clear blue water. And so that has been popular. And so we take a group up there. At the same time, we dovetail with another one of my class called Wilderness Day Hikes. And so we'll, those that don't want to kayak, we'll go on there's a triangle there. It's called the Chapel Basin Loop. It's just fabulous. And you start at the Chapel Basin Trailhead, you go by Chapel Falls, and you come out at Chapel Rock, and then the next 5 miles is along it's a ridge about 200 feet above the lake at some points, and there's a beach there. It's about 150 feet above the lake called Grand Portal Beach, and we have a trail lunch there, and it ends up 10.4 miles, and it's very challenging and a lot of fun.
How do people practice for whitewater rafting and for rock climbing?
We give them a fitness program. They have to work on especially abdominal strength, upper arm strength, because on these trips you are part of it. You don't just sit back. You know, you have to paddle, and you have to keep yourself in the raft, because this is not Disney World, Adventure Island or anything. These rafts are not on tracks. It's the real deal, and it's like being on a roller coaster, but not knowing where you're going to end up. And we know that they're fit enough to get in the raft when they can lean out 180 degrees and pull themselves back in, because that's what it takes sometimes. And then we bought a raft, a used raft, and so we teach them how to sit. And you don't sit in a raft, you sit on the edge. And you wedge one foot in and you hang on. It's like riding a bucking bronco pony. But but there's no real way to teach them. You can prepare them and teach them all the lingo and show them the schematic of all the rapids. And they take about an hour lesson on the river. And then depending on how the river is running that day is how they're going to run the rapids. So we've had some exciting moments.
Do you give grades?
Oh, yes. I tell them if they don't get wet, they get an A.
Oh,
So far, everybody's flunked.
I understand that part of the program involves people from the community. Now, do people from the community go to on the rock climbs and the sea kayaks sometimes?
Sometimes we'll offer a class where we'll connect with the community, and we'll probably offer it through a community service class, and it'll dovetail with the regular phys ed 103, which is 2 credits. Community service is a half a credit, but they don't have to take the test or go to all the lectures if they don't want to. This worked out great. Our president really wants to collaborate with the community, and we feel there's a lot of expertise in the community that would really help build our students. And our students' enthusiasm, I think, would be contagious to some of our community members. So I tried to get 20 people to come with the students on this first Grand Canyon venture. We had to turn it off at 100. And they scholarship the students. So the students go below cost. That worked out great. And I think it built up a good relationship between the community and the students and the college and the community.
Where do you get the experts in sea kayaking, whitewater rafting, rock climbing, rappelling, and hiking the Grand Canyon? Did you do all those things yourself first?
I did almost, yes. I've done all of them. Yes, I have.
Okay. That answered the question.
I didn't climb a big mountain rock climbing, but I did rock climb.
Okay.
And I went, and it was fun. At first, I was scared to death, but you're safer rock climbing than you are on any of the interstates, because we always top rope, and we hire expert guides. So, and I don't teach all the techniques, although I probably could teach most of them. Obviously, the Grand Canyon or distance running classes, I teach all that.
And thanks for talking with us.
You're welcome. Fire up.